Hey, thank you so much for all the support for No Cure for Being Human. It was incredibly fun to see it hit the New York Times bestsellers list and number 4. I was really excited, humbled. Gosh, Christians can't be proud of things. We're incapable of not feeling really awkward when we're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But it was so fun. I was so excited. My very favorite thing about launching a book is you get to have the conversation that you've been kind of quietly having in your head the whole time. And for me, it comes out of like a surprising amount of rage, given that I am normally very cheerful. But the rage comes out of all the things that drive me insane. And the reason why I called it No Cure for Being Human, which is what I just started saying when people were like selling me as a person who's had stage 4 cancer and just a really hard, kind of a hard life. So when people try to sell me cures for being human, then it makes me want to write a book called No Cure for Being Human and then run around arguing with people. So the press tour was unbelievably fun because I just argued. And there was, of course, just like lovely, wonderful people I didn't have to argue with, already convinced, wonderful, angelic saints. And then there were tons of people where I was just like, put me in, coach, full of a lot of like heated, like for instance, me versus every stoic slash there is no future, there is just the now, and we must accept the virtues required to live in this this dispassionate universe. And I'm like, no, we do believe that there is a future. I do think hope is real, and mostly life is miserable. I agree. But the solution to being a human is not just like cultivating, I don't know, courage or sort of the ability to let things go, which brings me to the neo-Buddhists. The idea that we just have to relinquish desire, that desire itself is the problem, is also not a cure for being human. So it was another chance for me to just be angry to a different, lovely, and peaceable group. So yeah, raging against Stoics, raging against neo-Buddhists, raging against sort of minimalism or Marie Kondoing of all kind as another solution to being a person. Also, I think the thing that makes me the most ragey is Christian solutions to being a person. The idea that if you believe, if you really believe, if you have the right kind of faith, that you're not going to be anxious or fearful or in pain. The idea that suffering, that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional, is not a Christian belief. In fact, scripture is rife with people who are really upset about things. So yeah, I loved just giving a strong pro-pain, pro-suffering, pro-fear, pro-uncomfortable feelings talk. Sometimes to myself, and sometimes just to a lot of other people. So that was kind of my very favorite thing about launching a book, is not feeling like I had to hold back on the things I care most about, which is letting us all be a person in the wide range of what that means. So yeah, thanks for coming to my Rage Fest. It was well attended.